Welcome to the Tom Bernard Show with
co-host Kathryn Bryant.
Andy Brant Bernard.
And Kristyn Burtt.
There you go. Now we got it all locked in. Everything's good. Is that the ticket?
How's the snow, Andy?
Very snowy. Melissa snowblowed yesterday while I was at work. Then I snowblowed last night before we went to bed.
Is it snow blowed or snow blue?
Oh, God, I hope it's not snow blue.
And then Melissa snowblowed again this morning. And
oh my
it's
gosh.
still snowing, so
Yeah, don't you miss it?
I saw a report from, I don't know, it was national news, and there was a reporter sitting out there in the snow, and she's got the snow all over her hat and her eyelashes, and it was upstate New York and Syracuse. And it was the smallest dusting, and there was no one on the streets. And they're like, oh, this snow is just so incredible. I'm like, maybe you've got an inch.
It's funny watching North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, this area, watching states outside of this area react to snow. Because you would think an inch is the apocalypse.
Yeah,
you can't handle it though. Like I think about this a lot with Los Angeles, and people, make fun of us for the rain, but because it doesn't rain for 6 months, all of a sudden the oil rises to the surface, it becomes like ice, and no one knows how to drive in it, and it's very dangerous, honestly.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it is. It's funny because yesterday we had fog and rain practically all day long, and everybody, do you believe this weather? Oh, this weather. I can't believe there's no sun. Oh, when's it going to end? It's like it's one day.
But you become so acclimated to it. Oftentimes LA, when it finally does start to rain, we'll get a week of it, and it's really, your brain starts doing crazy things because you're like, oh my gosh, what is happening?
Yeah.
I'm so used to having vitamin D every single day.
Right. It's true. Yeah, I was super sleepy yesterday just because the sun wasn't out.
Mm-hmm.
And I am today.
Yeah, you're just dead.
I'm dead. Well, it's been a very stressful period, and my lovely wife has handled all these things for us and done a wonderful job. And
working on it.
I feel much better now.
I'm relaxed. I don't know about Kathryn, but
yeah, exactly. There you go.
Yeah, I don't miss those days of having to have a tractor to do our driveway up on the farm. Oh my God, I had this giant snow blower that you had to back up the tractor. It was, I don't know why, but it was on the back because that's where the PTO was. So you had to back down the driveway, and we had a long driveway. And it was
had to have been a quarter mile, I would say.
Yeah, and the driveway was sort of inside all of the hills, so it really piled up in there. And it would take me like 2 hours just to clear the driveway.
Yeah. See, I don't miss those additional details of your life. Even when I lived in Minnesota, I was in an apartment complex, and most of it was dealt with, but they would always, the way they would snow blow our driveways, my garage would always have I would still have to, shovel that whatever backed up into my garage so I could get out. And just having to do that before you even go anywhere, I'd be like, oh my God. And I would forget about it because I hadn't lived in snow. I lived in New York City, of course, and it snowed, but you're not having to deal with those day to day of I've got a shovel because it was taken care of for you. So,
Yeah, they're fighting in the city of Minneapolis about cutting budgets for shoveling and snow plowing and everything because they're broke. And it's like, you've got to shovel. I mean, that's a basic service. My God.
Once people start suing the city because they've slipped on ice and cracked their head open, they'll wise up and realize it's wise of them to actually do the shoveling.
Yes, actually, very wise.
Is there anyone on earth that can handle money to benefit other people?
No,
it's just not possible.
It doesn't seem like the politicians have lost the plot.
They have lost their damn minds. They've proven that they know how to take money, but they don't know how to allocate money.
Oh yeah.
That goes for everyone. Do not start shouting at me in the comments that blah blah blah. It is everybody.
It's true.
It is
no,
everybody.
I brought it up.
Every party. Yeah. No, but everyone will be like, she's just talking about the Republicans. No, I'm talking about every party. They cannot manage their money. So I can't imagine what their actual personal budgets look like.
Oh.
For their households.
They're probably very wealthy, I would guess, because most of them are getting money.
Yeah, they figured out a way to
scam
the system. Well, I told you, I was I just started following Nancy Pelosi's stock picks, which she should not be allowed to be doing. But I'm like, can't beat them, join them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those accounts on X about, congressional stock picks, blah blah blah, and how much money they are making, and how right after they buy a bunch of stocks, some sort of huge government contracts going, they're totally insider trading, and
there's
nobody
no
seems to care.
law to stop them. But I'm like, that's why I was like, well, I'm just going to join them. If you're all going to do it, then I'm going to do it.
Absolutely.
I mean, we don't usually find out until I think it's usually about a 30-day lag, but still, it's crazy.
It's insane.
We had someone texted and he said he was driving his semi on 494 just before Rockford Road and got stuck on the hill. So much snow and ice.
Wow.
A semi can't
A
get up that
semi.
hill.
Yeah.
That's a lot of wheels.
Heavy.
That's scary. And I'm not even familiar with that, but in terms of that actual hill, but just the fact of any incline or decline in the snow and ice, panic sets in.
No, our driveway is a relatively steep incline at the very beginning. It goes up and then it curves in. Mm-hmm. And some days, depending on how icy it is, I have to get into my driveway and then pull back and do a slingshot maneuver into my driveway to make it up. Or else I'll just slide back.
I know. I remember when little kids in the car. Hold on, we've got to get up the hill.
I'd be like, I'm not leaving the house today. Thank you so much. I'll be working from home.
Well, that's why you buy a pickup truck and you have great big snow tires on there. Yeah.
Oh,
It's funny. Somebody mentioned L.A. Nick. He bought our old farm and he posts all the time about all the chores he has to do in the snow.
Keeps him busy. He likes
Kathryn
it.
used to do all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you miss it at all?
When I was doing it, I really sort of enjoyed it. I don't know why, but I kind of liked having
It's
a
almost
horse
meditative.
farm.
It gives you something to do and it gives you alone time and it's just you have a purpose.
Well, and back in those days, Dayton was really the countryside,
It was,
and now
yeah.
it's just it's like warehouses, a little bit of countryside,
Yeah, industrial
and then housing developments
office
everywhere.
buildings. Yeah,
Isn't it
all sorts of
amazing how a neighborhood changes over even just a decade? It's incredible.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I mean, when I was doing it, it was fine. And then we had the winter from hell. We had that one winter where the snow. I couldn't get the barn door open. I had to go buy something called turkey grit, which is little.
grit.
Yeah, it's what turkeys apparently have to eat because they need to digest things. And it's like these little triangular pieces of gravel or something. I had to go buy, I don't even know how many hundreds of pounds just to sprinkle around on the ice so the horses could get out of the barn for the week because it was so heavy with snow and ice. The tractor froze. The outside water spigot froze. Everything. I'm out there with a blowtorch. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
I would be crying at that
I know,
point.
I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do this anymore.
And then you went to Florida.
We got to get we got to get the plan to get off the farm because I can't do all this anymore. I just can't.
Andy, did you understand the post? Security's back.
That was me. I posted that.
Oh, you did. Okay.
What do you mean?
Yep.
Just wanted to
Alice
make
from
sure.
Hubbard. She's in the Facebook chat.
Mind your P's and
Security
Q's.
over
Hubbard's
Hubbard
listening.
There you go. It's going to be nothing but trouble.
Tom,
Yeah, chicken-
behave
chicken
yourself.
Yeah, chicken grit, turkey
Yeah,
grit,
apparently it's
whatever
me.
it was.
Apparently, it's me.
Go to the
Is that where that
co-op.
crap was all over the place in the summer? Or the winter, I mean? Because I remember, gravel. It was almost like gravel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chicken
No,
grit.
I
Well,
never
they
knew
called
that's
it
what that was.
They called it turkey grit at the co-op, which
I
I
thought
don't
it
think
was
that's there
gravel.
anymore. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. But I don't know why.
Huh.
I think most fowl needs to eat rocks to
Yeah, they
digest
do.
their food. It's a strange thing.
Yeah, they have to have dirt and rocks in their stomachs, or else they don't break
Really?
up the food. Well, they don't have teeth, so they swallow everything
Oh.
whole.
Yeah, and all
True.
they do is forage for
True.
stuff. So I
Yep.
guess it makes
Good point.
sense. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know how I do it on a farm.
You
No.
know,
Like just thinking about this,
No.
I'm like, it's a lot of work. You'd be in great shape though. All the work.
Yes,
you
I,
have to
Oh, yeah.
I never had to. I never had to go work out anywhere. I was like,
Never at the gym.
yeah, never had to go to the gym.
ladies and gentlemen, not a worker, but Kristyn Burtt Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All right, any good stuff happening? Hollywood, the whole. Oh, you know what? I saw a video this morning. I got up kind of late and was, I don't know, I slept very well last night. Let me put it that way.
I'm glad to hear that. Good night's sleep is good.
Oh God, a good night's sleep is
Oh,
wonderful.
Secretary of State, no, Mike Johnson. What is he? No, he's the House Speaker. He just made a comment. Not that. Not Mike Johnson.
I remember your driveway. I worked for Dayton PD for 30 years. Mm-hmm. Oh, I sat at the end of your driveway several nights. Oh, that's one you were talking about.
Yep.
And also the chief and me sat in driveway after your horse barn fire.
Yep.
Yeah, that was probably almost 30 years ago, huh?
Yeah.
Time ago.
Close.
Yeah.
So you're
It's
at
a
the
long
farm
time
in the
ago.
90s?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, they bought that place in 89, right? So
I think that's right.
89
Yeah.
or 90.
Yep. Around
Yeah,
there.
I think it was 89. I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
absolutely.
It was a beautiful place to be.
We get a call from a friend because we're not at home. We're in Hawaii, and it just gotten there.
Yeah.
Just landed in Hawaii. Yep.
Just landed, and we find out our barn burned down, killing some
Well,
stuff.
I think it was the morning. I remember the phone ringing early in the morning. I thought, who? And I think it was a landline. I don't even know if I had a
We
cell
didn't have
phone
cell
back
phones
then.
back then. No, I don't think.
Yeah,
no.
and it was a friend of ours.
It was Gene, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep.
He says, "Oh, your barn burned down." I said, "That's really funny. Who's
That's
is
really
the KQ morning show putting you up to this?" He's like, "No, I'm serious. It's all over the news. Your barn burned
Oh
down."
my
Yep.
God. That's
Then
so
you couldn't exactly
scary.
turn on the news or check the internet, just like verify. So we just taking everyone's word for it. We didn't know how bad it was.
And we couldn't get back because I couldn't get a flight. And and we were under investigation. They're like, "When did you leave? How did you go?"
Oh, they thought it was insurance fraud?
Yeah.
Well, they never figured
It
out.
does look bad for your barn to burn down while you're flying to Hawaii. You know?
Well, that's true. It does not.
I mean-
It's a little suspicious.
Yep.
Well, I had somebody staying at the farm. I
Yeah.
know I did because I
Yeah, we
had,
did.
I had dogs and stuff. So, and somebody had to take care of the horses. So somebody was there. Must have been Dan.
Probably.
It
Yeah.
must have been.
Yeah, he probably was due to come in the
They
morning.
didn't find
and
like
do it.
anything electrical or.
Well, we had something called a heat pump, and I believe that's what did it. But they said that they tried and tried and tried to make another heat pump overheat to the point of starting a fire, and they couldn't do it. So there was no conclusion why it started like in the utility room, but they don't know why.
So
never
what
knew
happens
why.
then insurance wise when they can't determine something
They
like
just
that?
they paid.
They
did
did
pay.
pay. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to pay because they couldn't. I mean, I didn't burn it down. Yeah, I'm not the guy from Lutsen. Do
Well,
you remember the ski resort up in Lutsen near Duluth? Really
Yeah.
pretty. Apparently, there was a couple of gay guys that owned it, and one of them just burned it down, and he made comments about burning it down on Facebook.
Oh, you can't do that.
Why?
So I'm guessing you're mentally unwell if you're doing that.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I mean,
Oh,
Well,
yeah, my
Lu-
it says fire was seen around 3 a.m. for our barn. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it would have
Almost
been
3
like
o'clock in the
very
morning.
early in the morning. Or no, it would have been like late at night in Hawaii then.
Just very odd. Yeah, I still don't. Who knows why?
so
The
it's
guy from
fire-
Lutsen, they had a lot of problems because we didn't have a lot of snow for a long time. So
Yeah.
people were not going up
Yeah.
and skiing, and I guess they were losing money like
They must
crazy.
had a lot of debt. Yeah, that fine because when you have financial troubles, I think people sometimes will go to extremes just to,
Yeah.
but maybe not go on Facebook to say that
At
I
the
did
time,
it.
the business owed $14 million in debts.
Oh.
Due invoices.
What business is this now?
the
The ski.
Lutsen ski place.
Lutsen Ski.
Luton
resort.
Resort Lodge, yes.
Yeah, it was a beautiful place. It had been there for a long time. It was
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you get out of $14 million of debt other than
Well, don't
bankruptcy?
you just, if it's a business, don't you just declare bankruptcy and walk away?
think
Yeah,
so?
I think.
I thought
But
that's
yeah,
what you
he,
did.
He bought the place in 2018, increased the insurance policy
Uh-oh.
repeatedly, several years in a row,
Yeah.
and then the place mysteriously burned down.
Oh.
And maybe that was always the plan.
Investigators
know.
found evidence that he had researched methods to start fires, including searching for terms like sternofuel, fondue fuel, BTU, and Swissmar on his phone.
Do people
I'm
think
sorry.
that they're not going to look at your phone, your
oh,
laptop, your
God.
tablet, and your
And the-
search history?
And
I
even
know.
if you delete it, it's there forever for the feds.
Yep.
They can find anything.
Or they
Yep.
do reset to factory settings, and you're like, come on, dude, you know that you don't randomly just reset your laptop to factory settings unless you're selling it.
That's true, unless you're selling it. So, in other words, Tom, if you ever want to murder me, don't look
Google how
it
to
up
kill
on
Kathryn
how to
Brandt.
kill your wife.
Kathryn Brandt, fatal allergies.
Or you always, yeah, you see it on Dateline. Dateline talks about it all the time, and they're like,
All
they
the
were Googling like how to get blood out of a rug, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
And I'm like,
literally
guys, you
happens
gotta
all
be
the time.
smarter than this. Come on.
At the very
That's-
least, like go to a library and Google it
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
Yep.
Well, the truth is, there's other ways to deal with your problems rather than just, burn it down or kill it.
Becoming the next episode of Dateline, exactly. Keith
get a
Morrison shows up to your
divorce.
town. It's not good.
Yeah, you can just declare bankruptcy. There's other things
That'd be
you
good.
can do.
Bankruptcy. That's what happens. That's what happens.
Yep.
That is what happens.
So what else is going on? Anything good other than this crazy?
Well, I'm curious if anyone has come across an Instagram or TikTok profile that is a guy named Matt Taylor who looks suspiciously like Kevin James. And this has been
No.
going around, and the guy swears his name is Matt Taylor and that he's a teacher looking for love.
Oh yes. Yep.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes. So, curiously, Kevin James has a movie coming out about someone who gets left at the altar, and he's looking for love. And that is coming out in February. But it's definitely Kevin James. Like, I mean, if you see it, it's totally Kevin James. But he's like a guy who likes painting. This Matt Taylor guy, he's a teacher, and
So this is like a new way of marketing a movie.
new way of marketing, like really like integrating and just being the character. But it's really funny because it'll pop up every once in a while on your feed and be like, hi, I'm Matt Taylor, I'm a teacher, blah, blah, blah. Like he's just going on about his day and whatever. And people are like, just tell me you're Kevin James. You're Kevin James. People are going, like they're losing their minds in the comments because he's just playing into the Matt Taylor thing.
That's
So-
smart.
It is. So the movie that will be coming out is called Solo Mio in February. And it is, if you're looking for his account, this is Matt Taylor. So it's on TikTok and Instagram if you want to go and check it out, which I
Okay.
think is kind of clever, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fun.
Andy, would you read the TFFI post?
True crime podcasts is where my wife gets her tips for offing me.
Oh, nice tip. Good tip.
It is like, I do wonder sometimes. There's so much true crime out there, and so much of it is like he would have gotten away with it if only he had done this.
Yeah.
And it's like I
Yeah.
really do wonder, are we like making a generation of perfect criminals with all of this information out here?
I almost feel like
boy.
it's imperfect because people will always forget a step. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Good point.
will, I listen enough to the Dateline podcast a lot where some of them, Dateline does come into play with some of the criminals and that they were watching this or they were Googling this. And oftentimes they miss a crucial step. They don't look at the details. They don't learn the lessons from the past criminal. And it's really, I feel like in this day and age, the criminals are almost dumber because they have more information and then they make a really sloppy step.
My favorite is when they pull off the perfect heist and they've got like their $20 million in emeralds or whatever. And then they're on their way. They're almost out of the state. And then they decide to go 70 and a 40. It's like, how are you so stupid?
I mean,
Yeah, that's
I
when-
think that also, if you've learned anything from Dateline, there is always another woman or another man
Yeah.
in the picture. There's usually an affair. And I
That's
don't know
true.
why they think of like divorce would probably
Just
be better.
Get a divorce.
Just get a divorce instead. But a lot of times, because of the money situation, like offing them, there's always going to be like a really high-paying life insurance policy, or the divorce is going to cost them too much, and they're just like, I don't want to part with my money, and so they'll part with the person instead, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And I always think, well, what about your
And the
poor
risk factor.
kids that no
Yeah.
longer have a mother or a father?
Yeah, and the risk factor of going to jail for a long time. Very bad.
Never. It's like they're just out of their minds of like trying to get out of the situation. And sometimes I listen to this and I'm like, how can this be real? And then I will go and Google. And of course, it's Dateline. It is real. But you'll go and Google the case and you're like, a lot of people are really stupid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and somebody just made a point. There are so many cameras now, too. Yeah, it's like,
That
I
is
never was
true.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, here you are
That's
walking
one
across the
reason-
street.
Serial
that's a
killers
great
are like,
point.
there were so many of them for a long time, and they kind of disappeared. Like, serial killers are very, very rare these days. You don't hear about like the whole like Ed Gein kind of person too often.
Are they so good you don't hear about them?
Oh.
I think it's just everyone's got a Ring doorbell or something like that. There's CCTVs everywhere. It's just like we got forensics, we can DNA, we got fingerprinting. It's just really not possible to be like the kind of guy who kills people over 20 years and gets away with it the whole time.
And they like to tell people, and so oftentimes, eventually, someone will find their social media account at a certain point with their, with their statement.
Oh yeah,
why they're killing.
God,
yeah.
What a world! You give people an open door, and look what happens. This is what you get.
Yeah, we have too much. I was thinking about that in terms of technology and social media. It's too much. It's rotting our brains. I'm really thinking like for 2026. I'm like, how I really want to like put down my phone more in 2026, and I'm really like trying to take steps towards that because it's not offering all that much to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it enriching my life in any way? It's not. So. I do like listening to audio podcasts, so like that's great for my walk to be able to listen to that. But I'm like, and then when we need information, sure, that's good. But other than that, how is it really enriching my life?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. I don't know. I got to be. First of all, radio is dropping like a rock. Podcasting is going through the roof.
Yeah.
You got. All of the media is completely different now. And the one thing I really hate about AI, and I know I'm sliding this in there, kind of slipping it in. The one thing I hate about AI is nobody checks the outcome. I've been watching some, documentaries, things like that, and they constantly in every episode. And this one was about. Do you remember Ed Gein, the guy that killed all the women in Wisconsin? Mm-hmm. So I'm watching this.
Are you talking about that show? Monster?
No, this. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is different. But there's
a lot of shows about him.
But this was AI. This was AI.
Oh, so that wasn't the show.
It's not the Ryan Murphy show.
Okay.
It was a study about Ed Gein.
Okay.
And it starts, and the guy says, "There was a monster in Wisconsin, United States of America, and his name was Ed Gein."
Yeah.
You don't even check to see how to pronounce the name of the guy the movie's about.
Well, it's AI. They're just using an AI voice to do it. But I think, there's a lot of talk here in Hollywood that we're going to see. There's a lot of chatter that AI is not going to be what we think it is. Like, yes, it's pushing people out of the marketplace and stuff in terms of jobs, but at the same time, there is a talk of an AI bubble because people are already starting to push back on it so heavy. Yeah. And I hope so. I honestly hope so. I don't think, it can serve its purpose in certain ways, but I think in other ways, there's going to be so much pushback that I hope we win that fight.
Well, it's going to be like the .com bubble. For a while there, everyone had their own website.
Oh, you had to. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
People were just like abusing the hell out of websites, and people were just like snatching up domains and selling them for millions and millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. And then eventually people just got sick of it, and it just kind of all collapsed. And AI is already at the point where I think the majority of people, when they see any AI generated content, even if it's the most innocuous thing, they will just immediately go away.
Yep, I would.
Like even there's a trend. So there's this game platform called Steam, which is where you can buy digital games. It's the biggest digital game marketplace out there. And there's a tag if you have any AI-generated content in your game at all. So even if you generate a single song to put in your game to fill in the gaps, you have to tag it as contains AI content. And a lot of people, if they see that, they will not buy your game because they're just going to assume it's all AI-generated garbage.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
Which I think is a bit of an overreaction.
Well, yes.
But it really is showing that people are very rapidly getting sick of how dominant AI is everywhere.
Yeah, it's enough. There's no question. And again, they can use your voice. Like I said, I've heard myself doing 2 commercials that I never did. So, I mean, I know that they just lift whatever voice they want, and there's
Have
nothing
you
you
called
can do.
SAG-AFTRA? You can't
No,
complain
he
about this until you call SAG-AFTRA.
I better call them because it's
You need
just
to make a note to call
unbelievable.
SAG-AFTRA.
I think it's like anything else. It just, everything that's new is just the hottest thing in the whole wide world. And then all of a sudden people are
Yep.
like, oh, this isn't as great as I thought it was.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
I see all of these people walking around, especially younger men, around 25 to 30 maybe, and they've got their earbuds on and they're staring at their phone and they're walking. And they don't know anything that's going on around them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, ugh, that just isn't really.
You know, it's interesting
And
too.
their
They're
cars
saying,
on it. They never stop looking at it.
and I was just thinking too that you're saying that it is young men, like in their early 20s, who are most impacted by the internet.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I
little
I hope
scary.
they get sick of it, because don't you want to at least not walk out into traffic because you're staring at your
I know.
I would never
phone?
have earbuds in and like walking around
Yeah,
because
all
I mean,
the
there's
time
so
I
much
see it.
you'll hear so much that you'll miss, like hearing things like a car approaching, for example, like you said.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Kristen, are you noticing that people are screaming your name?
Why is everyone screaming my name?
Kristen!
Was it because I was out for a couple days last week?
No, I don't know what they were saying.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
They
All of a
moved
sudden, everyone's
on.
like, Kristen, for real, Kristen. I'm like, I've been here the last couple days.
Yeah, you said
I was here on
something.
Friday. What did I say?
Disagreeing with you, I guess. I don't remember.
I think they're
I
rather
don't-
fond of her. That's what they're very fond of her. Don't you
I
think?
appreciate it. Your listeners all the time. They DM me. We chat.
That's wonderful.
I always respond, so everyone can vouch for me on that. I always.
Oh, by the
respond to
way,
I
you-
never respond to DMs, so don't bother.
Yeah.
I do. So I.
Do you
But
really?
everyone's always so kind and so nice.
good.
So,
Oh, that's
yeah.
good.
That is nice to hear. There's no question.
Or they want to talk about a topic a little bit more at length sometimes. So
okay.
we'll.
Yeah, I know
Hit a
people want
hunk.
to hear about the latest in that Netflix versus what is it? Paramount. Someone's buying
Paramount.
something, and someone else wants to buy it instead. And
Yeah, so there's been a hostile takeover on a shareholder's side on the Paramount.
God.
And it's really interesting. I was listening to a podcast this morning about this, and there's pros and cons to both sides. And honestly, in Hollywood, nobody wants either of them to win, but someone's going to have to win, Warner Brothers, in the end, because it is up for sale. Netflix only wants streaming, and they want the movie studio, where Paramount wants the whole kit and caboodle. And the reason why that Paramount wants the whole kit and caboodle is because CNN is a part of that, and they want that part of their news division at CBS. There's a lot of pushback on David Ellison after taking over Paramount. He's with Skydance, and now the problem is that Netflix probably won't pass FCC regulations in terms of that monopoly that they will have. Where Paramount, it'll be a little bit easier because the company would be smaller, and they also now have Jared Kushner in the mix with some Saudi money to sweeten the deal. So now you have the White House slightly in the pocket of Paramount, and so it just becomes very murky. We will see who winds up winning, because it was supposedly a done deal between Warner Brothers and Netflix, but we will see what happens with the shareholders. $28 a share with Netflix, $30 a share for everything on the Netflix, on the Paramount side. So really interesting battle, but no matter who gets Warner Brothers in the end, this will reshape the entertainment industry, at least for the next generation.
Yeah, no question about it.
Yeah, we were talking the last maybe it was a couple days ago, I don't remember, about how maybe independent filmmakers will go on the rise because of all of this.
Yeah.
And we were, last night we were looking at the menu on our television, and it said, what was it, Howdy by Roku? Not on Roku, but
Yeah,
by
Howdy.
Roku.
Yeah, I think that's right.
And they also have a Roku channel, and there was some actual original content that Roku is producing now.
Howdy is an American subscription video on demand streaming service launched in 2025, so it's new,
Yeah.
owned and operated by Roku.
Yeah, and they had
Yep.
some original content on there, which I did not know Roku did.
Oh, it's because the Roku channel, they have the Roku channel, and that's the fast, free streaming, free ad-supported streaming.
Right.
The Howdy is ad-free, and it's $2.99 a month. So they got
so they got both sides.
They get in on the subscription service.
Yeah, there you go.
Because there's a lot of content on the Roku channel, which is free, but you do have to watch ads.
Yes, but I mean, $2.99 a month, depending on what's on there,
Right.
Compared to what you're paying, and as we know, these streaming service subscriptions are going to go
They're
up.
psycho.
They're already
It's all
psycho.
psycho.
They're going to be even more psycho once we come into play with the Paramount or Netflix / Warner Brothers merger, whatever happens there.
Yeah.
We only
and
have Disney Plus at this point. We got rid of every other one.
it didn't look like there was a ton of content on Howdy, but maybe they'll be adding more and
But
more.
it is
I don't
brand
know.
new. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
$2.99.
Yep.
And also there's a bunch of ads all the time for Friendly.
Yep.
That's new.
But it said it starts at $6.99. So starts. What does that mean?
no.
What does that mean?
It's likely
ads.
tiers of ads and ad
Yeah.
free. Yeah.
Yeah, you can watch some ads, but not a lot of ads.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
Disney Plus does that too, I think, don't they? They have
They
like,
have we have the ad Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yep.
Here's how I like. This is my hand deal. This is okay. You're ready to go. So this is like, you got to pay for everything that you watch on TV now. And if you want to watch really good stuff, you have to get it, like buy it up here now. And then basically when you watch it, you'll go, this stuff is really horse shit. And it'll
true.
drop.
That's one reason we dropped everything is because
I
there's just
understand.
not that much we want to watch.
Well, you technically could write off your subscriptions, Andy, because you use them for work.
Yeah.
Talk about things.
Write-offs. We don't have enough deductions to have that matter at all. Not
Well,
even
we
close.
write it all off. That's the
I
only
write
reason
mine
why
off
we
too,
have
yeah.
so many. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this many.
And it's a reminder that not everything needs to be a subscription because now they're doing it for cars, for like
Yeah.
your-
Yeah.
like certain crazy things like the remote start and everything. You're like, come on, not everything needs to be a subscription.
Yep.
I know. I got a email from my dermatologist that wants me to have a subscription to her. I'm like, what?
Yeah, a lot of doctors are doing that. Like our dentist, like you can buy a package per year that lowers your costs per visit by like 10% or something like that.
I
And a lot of
actually
places are
did
doing
that because it includes, I think it includes
like one free cleaning or something.
X-rays or something, and then 2 cleanings a year. So it actually did end up being cheaper because we don't have dental insurance. So
Yeah, we never have.
some of it, if you weigh it out and you use it, then it actually does. But
Right.
I don't want a subscription to every doctor and everything. It's just-
Concierge medicine is becoming so big. I don't know
yeah.
if it is for you guys, but here in California, huge.
Oh, yeah.
Florida, it's almost all.
Yep.
None
Yeah.
of them want to deal with insurance anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think we're going to get to a point and people are just going to try and find catastrophic insurance policies and then just do concierge medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Oh,
All right.
it's terrible that that's what we have to do
It is
to get
terrible.
around it all, but
And that is a whole other ball of wax
That's a
when it
whole
comes
nother
to
episode.
radio topics. We could be here forever and we would never
Yep.
come to a complete solution on it because, it's
I think it just all needs to be burned down and start over
I
again.
100% agree with you.
Well, maybe not burn.
Well, you know what I mean.
We're back to fires. Guys,
Yeah.
I started my year with fires, like my early
Yeah.
2025, and
Yeah,
I
you
am
did.
done with fires.
Yeah.
Yep.
I understand.
It's true. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristyn Burtt Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. We will talk to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning. All right.
Yep.
See you all then.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
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 Kristyn Burtt, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break and be right back. There's some other woman coming on now.
Sean Bryant, Michael Bryant. What's up, Allie?
Oh, not much. Doing my usual thing of telling people they shouldn't be texting and driving. In Minnesota, you can't have your phone in your hands. You can use, hands free, but you can't have your phone in your hands for whatever reason. And that's why they made the law the way they did, so that police officers could see a phone in your hand and you got no excuse for why you got it there.
Do people know that that's the law?
I hope so. I mean, they used to follow it, and then kind of COVID kind of made people forget. And now it's like a freewheeling world out there with cell phones.
Let's say you get pulled over because you do have a phone in your hand and you're not watching where you're going. You got to be in pretty big trouble then, I would guess.
Well, the first one's not as bad. It's the multiple ones, the problem. And once people start stacking them up, then they have a big problem. And then what we're doing in car accidents is we've started bringing motions for punitive damages because I'm trying to use the civil law any way we can to stop this because it needs to stop.
whenever I'd had any problems in my life, who was that I called again? It was like an MB, something like that.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Let's take a second to talk about my bank. That'd be North American Banking Company. As a business owner, you're always looking for opportunities to grow, and that's where North American Banking Company can help. Their business banking team offers tailored solutions, whether you're expanding your team, opening a new location, or upgrading equipment. Because they're locally owned, loan decisions are made right here in the Twin Cities, which means faster approvals, more flexibility to meet your needs. If you're ready to take your business to the next level, then why not bank with my friends at North American Banking Company? Visit nabankco.com to learn more.
Are you busy shoveling?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Listen,
Yeah.
I am a very independent lady until yesterday. And I hit a point of my first thing that happened to me, Tom, was I just thought of you so many times, Tom, because like you are like me. We don't fix things. I don't know how to fix things.
No, I don't
Like,
either.
Putting in a light bulb for me is like top tier.
Yep.
And that's
That's a big one.
Yeah, so me and
Yeah.
Gogo were running out the door yesterday, and my freaking door handle just came off.
Michael.
Hello.
There you
Hello,
are.
Brittany. Hello, Kathryn. Hello, Tom. And hello, Andy.
Hello,
You're
Mr.
out
Bryant.
driving in this stuff, huh?
I'm not driving. I'm pulled over.
Well, I
Car
mean, but
stopped. I'm completely
You
safe.
were driving.
I was driving, but it's
I
not
had
that
to drive
bad.
here too. And I have to drive
good.
home too.
Yeah, I've had like a hell of a day already, but it's been awesome.
It was a
There
good
you
day
go.
or a hell of a day, bad day?
Both. It's a combination of everything, but it's been fun.
Oh, that's great
The
news.
day is
And then
young.
I get to get on a plane and go to Atlanta sometime this afternoon or evening, hopefully.
Oh,
Go to
yeah.
Atlanta? You mean hopefully they
Well,
get
if the
good.
flights aren't, yeah.
No, I've got to make sure I get down there because I got to get to St. Cloud, do some stuff in St. Cloud, and then come back.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Man, that's a big
Brittany
day.
was just lamenting about shoveling, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She did a video about the shoveling
Yep.
that she was doing.
Oh,
I definitely, Tom, that yesterday morning when my door handle fell off, like
What?
in my hands. I
That's
was
just
like,
an easy fix.
Which
Just
door
just
get
need a
handle?
screws.
screwdriver, honey. That's all you need.
no, because like the little bolts had like worn out. It's like almost 100-year-old house. So I was like,
Oh yeah.
I'm not dealing with this. Like
Yep.
so I just taped it back on. The locksmith's coming at noon today. I just have like a hole. It's fine. And then I come home last night and I have Go-Go and I'm like,
Well, you're
I
gonna
have
come
to
home and all your stuff is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
really.
I have nothing nice. I mean, no, the deadbolt
I
still
have
works.
nothing nice. There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
that's really all you need.
The deadbolt's
Yeah.
fine. It's just like us getting in and out is chaotic to say the least. But then Tom, last night with the snowstorm, I was like, the only time I have to shovel is after I get Margot to bed. And like Andy, you know this feeling. Like she knew that I was gonna do something. She was like, "Well, where are you going?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yep.
nowhere,
Yep.
Go-Go. Like I'm just shoveling. She's like, well, should I watch? I'm like, no, you should go to sleep. So like every like 4 minutes, I'd peek my head in and be like, are you sleeping? And she'd go, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
This morning,
Yes, I'm asleep.
Melissa snow blowed, and Ethan was very adamant that she not leave. And it's like you can see her from the door. You can literally watch her do this, but nope, it's a big deal. She's leaving the house. It's bad.
yeah, it's awful.
Bad thing.
Yeah, sometimes Melissa's like, does he have like some sort of premonition sense? Should I be worried about myself? Because he
Yeah.
literally, like, every time she leaves the house, steps out of the house, he freaks out as if she's never going to come back.
Yeah.
You
They
know
get
what?
like that. They get attachment issues at certain ages.
And then,
it's normal.
then they reach a point where they don't care.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Then they get to the eye rolling. Oh my God, I can't believe you're breathing stage.
Never
Yes.
going to happen. Impossible.
Brittany's shaking her head. Go-Go's never going to do that. There's never going to be the point
So
where
wait till
Go-Go's going to
she's
be like,
9.
There's
Get
so
out.
many times where I think of Tom because I am not emotionally ready for my kid to not be obsessed with me. Like I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
No,
yeah.
no.
I understand that. 100%.
I'm still working with my parents, and I'm almost 40, so sometimes it never goes away.
You know, there's the other side of that where you're 74 and you're still supporting the other. No, never.
Oh.
I know not this family. I was talking about other people.
Other
Settle-
families.
Let's
Talking
calm down with
I'll
that.
tell you
my
what.
God.
I mean, that's my game plan. I got to figure out how to make a job where I'm going to be around my kid. I only got one, Tom. Like, I got to make sure she's obsessed and with me all the time.
Yep, there you go.
Well, see, but Kathryn will actually, and Michael Bryant will tell you the same thing, that I get very touchy about my children and their children. I get really touchy. And a friend of mine is insulting another family member of mine, and they're going to have to pay for it. It's just unbelievable. Why you would do something like, how stupid are you that you would do something like that? But we'll see. We'll move on and find out.
I will say this for Gogo is that like having her, I have higher standards for every aspect of my life. Like when she's here, I make a full meal. I'm not like eating out of the peanut butter like a raccoon. Like there's things. Yep. It's so funny. She makes me so better in every way, and I can't even imagine the feeling of like. I once got in an argument with a kid because he wasn't sharing with her on the playground, and I was like, well, you should leave then. And like it was, as I'm like, I know that I'm becoming Tom. I mean, maybe less violent, but like we'll see.
Slightly.
You're becoming me. What? You mean you're that nice a person now?
I wish.
I wish.
Yeah, that's interesting that you said that, Brittany, because I was just talking to my brother last night, and he goes to something called home church, where instead of going to church, they go to people's houses and they sort of do Bible study.
Oh, cool.
And that's what he likes to do. And he said he started to get to be really good friends so with a lot of these guys, and they were talking about, he said, I can't believe how a lot of people were treated as children. I mean, I thought that, our dad was detached because he was constantly working. Mom was, frazzled with she did everything by scratch. She made all the meals, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it wasn't a super huggy, fun household, but it was efficient, clean. Everybody was fed. Everybody knew that they were loved, but knew you could also get a whack across the head if you did something wrong. That's just how I grew up. And he's like, yeah, there's this one guy who's, he's heavier. He's definitely obese. And his mother said to him at their uncle's funeral, I wish that were you in the coffin.
Oh my!
Because you're so fat.
Yeah.
God.
What?
Mom.
That's what she said to her own son. He's like, I think our parents are a lot nicer now that I know how other people are treated.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean,
That's pretty harsh.
what? I couldn't even believe it. I'm still upset about it. I don't even know the guy. I'm still
upset.
upset.
You just drive by. You just drive by trauma mead, Kathryn. Like that's gonna stick with me.
Yeah.
And my mom comes in 24 hours. My mom literally lands from Florida for 24 hours, and she'll be here till the 1st of January. I am so excited. Like,
oh yeah.
I love Beverly. She makes my life better. I can't imagine her looking at me dead in the eyes, going, "I wish that was you."
Yeah. So your response about how
behavior.
when your response about making me better, that you want to be a good example for her, and all that stuff, that's a healthy way to be. So
Cool.
Good on you.
We'll stay on that track then.
Yeah,
we won't
stay on
this other
that track.
person.
I know. It's like, how crazy can people be?
There was a kid I grew up with that I fought on the playground about 2 or 3 times, that we went to a restaurant where he worked at, and his mom was a cook in back, and I heard her scream at him, "You're the worst mistake I ever made in my life." And after that, I never fought with him again, because it's like, man, Jared's got it tough, man. That was not good.
God.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
It's
there are a
crazy.
lot of real shit parents out there.
Yep.
She might have been right.
Well, that's true.
Come on, Andy. He was a kid.
For sure.
Yeah,
Believe me.
I don't. He was a
Believe me,
kid.
I thought a lot of things when you were little and driving me crazy. I never said them.
Right? Like you.
The only
can
thing
keep
I
that
ever said was,
thought.
"I hope you have a kid just like you," and now he has one.
Yes, now I literally have a kid just like me. He yesterday just ordered his first pair of glasses.
What?
On his own?
Yes, he went in and he said, "Hello, shopkeep. I would like some spectacles, please."
Yes, thank you. Thank you very
But
much.
yeah,
The
we
glass
noticed
shop.
he's been like kind of like rubbing his eyes and squinting and wincing a lot.
Yeah,
And
you
we were
needed
like-
glasses early.
Yeah, and we were like, I don't know what's going on, and we brought him in. He's got astigmatism.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
okay.
We've got to get lenses to correct for that. And according to the eye doctor, a lot of kids this young with astigmatism, they will develop they don't like going to school because they'll do like circle time and they got to like look at the book and everything, but they can't really see the book and they don't know why. They just assume that something is like wrong with the book or something.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember you telling me, I think I need glasses. I think maybe 3rd or 2nd grade. Teachers never said a word. I never noticed that you had any vision issues. And you're like, yeah, I have to sit really close to the board to see it. I'm like, well, yeah, sounds like you need glasses.
Yep.
Let's
Sounds like
go to the eye doctor.
Yeah, Jared, it's not astigmatism isn't a big deal, but you do need to correct for it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't tend to go away. Your eyes basically just that's the way they are.
Yeah,
like for younger kids. Yeah, it can change, but for younger kids, like if you're nearsighted or farsighted as you grow up, that often changes. Apparently, astigmatism is like done deal. You're born with it.
I think that's a shape of your eyeball or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's the one they go in and shave it, don't they?
Ooh.
Can't they shave the eyeball or
Leave
something?
my eyes alone. Leave them
can.
alone.
That is LASIK, and that corrects for myopia. I don't think it can correct for astigmatism, but I could be wrong.
So, like, one of the greatest lawyers of all time is Mo Levine. He was blind. He traveled the country and did cases and all these things. And at one point I thought, it might be worth going blind to see if you could be that good.
Wow, that's an extreme reaction.
Yeah, that'll do it. Get that going. Wonderful.
He said every case, the basis for every case was found in Ephesians. So actually, I blindfolded myself and had somebody read it to me to see if I could understand it. It made no difference.
No difference at all.
I mean, like I could see, like the Torah or the Old Testament or something, but Ephesians specifically.
He said Ephesians, every answer is in there. And I've read that thing over and over and over again and talked to many scholars, and still nobody's given me the answer yet.
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe you're just not pious enough.
Yeah. Gotta work on that.
Is attendance at churches and synagogues and mausoleums and all, it's down. That's what I've heard.
Mega churches are the big place where people are going.
Right. That's exactly what I was going to bring up. Is like most people are not going to church or synagogue
Church
or whatever.
we attend is very packed all the time.
It is packed every Sunday. Yeah, that's true.
It depends on where you are, I suppose. Because like out where we are, churches all over the place, and they're always packed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but the mega church out there near you is huge, Andy.
What would that be?
I don't know. It's
we don't have one like near us, but I know of a few within 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there's one like north of you about five miles, 10 miles right in there, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
There's that Grace Church in Eden Prairie by the I used to base my commute around like I'm not gonna drive one Sunday morning around there because it was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
No question. I can ask you guys because I haven't even mentioned this to anybody, but last year, it might have been 2 years ago, and this all ties in. I'm driving around in Minneapolis. It's a beautiful day and all the rest of it. And I said, you know what? I haven't been down by our very first house on Plymouth Avenue for years. And I used to go down and drive it all the time, but then we were out of town all the time, so I never got a chance to do it again. But the weird thing, so I said, I'm going to drive through there today and see all the rest of it. And I knew they tore down the church and the school. That I knew. They tore those both down. So I'm driving, I'm going, where am I? I realized the entire neighborhood has been wiped out, and the streets go by at a different angle, and it's totally gone.
That's what it's like driving in Dayton now. It's like,
oh, is it?
We left 20 years ago, so all the landmarks, like, you turn left over by that, shop or whatever. So the entire city is completely different now.
Yeah, it's
so you have your own exit off the highway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right there. You can drive right to it now.
That's good.
Yeah, I know. It's insane.
I dreamed of that for many years, but didn't live there long enough to see it.
Nope.
Oh, do you know what I saw today, you guys? I think an urban legend. I don't know what they're doing, but you know how they built the light rail tracks in Eden Prairie?
Yes, many
I was over
years
at that
ago.
Yes, I was over at that Costco. I saw a light rail over there.
Really?
Yeah, they're gonna
they finally got it.
Yep.
I don't know if it was like a practice one or it had like a buddy because there was two there and then there was a police car too. Like if they were like pushing along to figure out whatever. Tom, it like blew my mind because they were saying it wasn't going to be up till like 2030.
I know.
Well, we're getting closer to 2030, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Well, we lived in Crystal like 5 years ago, and I remember they were building a station back then. And I was like, oh, they're bringing light rail. And it was like, yeah, in 10 years. It's like, how long does it take to build these things? Apparently 10 years.
Well, there's been a lot of conjecture about what was been going on in light rail in Minnesota.
Yeah,
because cost overruns. This isn't getting done. That's yeah.
They need to bring the guys in from Quickie Mart and make them do it.
They just don't mind the store there very well.
Yeah. Have you seen them build a Quickie Mart? It's like they could put one in your yard tomorrow. Just be up.
All the semis pull up and they just pull up everything and just glue
It's like
together.
it's the Eras tour. It just pops in wherever with like a bunch of trucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun in a way, don't you think? I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was a concerted effort to torpedo light rail after it got passed. And that's been I mean, why would you ever stop the light rail in Big Lake? Of all places, let's stop it in Big Lake. That's
I don't think
ridiculous.
it was right. Yeah. Well, that was
It was
supposed to get
because
people
they
down to the football games and all that kind of stuff, and ridership was bad.
Well, because they didn't bring it all the way to St. Cloud. If they'd brought it all the way to St. Cloud, it would have made a huge difference. Now you got to drive from St. Cloud to Big Lake to get on a bus to go someplace else. It's ridiculous. And that was a stupid move to make it not work. And I don't get it. It's dumb.
I agree with you 100%. Why do they always do it then? I agree with you, but they always do things like that.
Well,
why?
Because you made it political. You made it.
Well, there you go.
If you believed one way, you're supposed to support it. If you believed another way, you didn't. And instead of just saying, "Hey, what's best thing for public transportation?" Then you lower the drink. You lower drinking on DUI, and you don't provide transportation. It's ridiculous. I mean, that's why Europe has such low drinking. Like if you're over 0.4, I think it's in Europe. But you can get anywhere in a bus. So if you don't take a stupid bus and you drive, you deserve it. You know.
I agree.
So
no, it makes total sense. There's no question about it.
There's not a lot of government efficiency anymore.
Well, there could be, but
there
it's so
but there
political.
isn't any.
But it's aimed toward. It's got to be political. There's so many votes that get taken place one way, and then they go and campaign a completely separate way. I mean, the changes at the Capitol. Everybody agreed to those. Everybody. There was committees and everything, and then next you had commercials fighting against it after it was done. And then the people who won moved into it. So it's crazy.
It's focus groups. They just do everything for votes. They don't do anything for actual benefit of taxpayers. They just don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
well, I didn't even get to vote, so that's cool. So I'm not going to
because you didn't vote. I know, mail absentee.
Yeah, you can, but you don't.
They're supposed to send me the deal. They didn't send me the deal. I didn't get a chance to vote. So I thought,
I went down there. Intercepted it, voted for you.
Yeah, you probably did.
Oh,
There's a shock.
Somebody gave you $10 for the ballot.
There's a real shock. But it came up. You got a couple more minutes, don't you, Michael?
Of course.
Brittany, you're good to go.
Yeah, I got nothing going on.
Oh, let's see. Kathy goes, Brittany.
She's got
I wasn't going to mention Brittany.
She's waiting for more snow
Yeah.
accumulation so she can go and shovel
right
again.
now, so
I'm just chilling. I already ran to Costco. I'm like done with my errands. I am not going anywhere.
Did you buy a snowblower at Costco?
No, I did not. Because I have stairs, so I feel like a snowblower. Like the hardest part is I have a really steep stairs, so I feel like I just got to shovel and write it off as a workout.
Yeah.
Well, I just saw a text that Kathryn's brother just found an open house in Minneapolis. The door was open, so they're going in there to do their Bible study.
There you go.
He lives in Idaho, so
yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Let's be honest. When Gogo's not here, I would love if someone just came and hung out and did like a Bible study in my living room. Why not?
All right, let's take that break, Andy.
yes, indeed.
We will be right back in a couple minutes.
Are we going to do Welshire first, or?
Well, yeah, I can do that. Absolutely, no question.
Might as well.
It's time for Welshire Alzheimer's and Dementia Care Facilities. Welshire Alzheimer's and Dementia Care Facilities are a place where your loved one will live with pride and dignity. If you care deeply about someone in your life, Welshire is the place I highly recommend. Welshire is a memory care focused facility that has a full nursing team always staffed within the building 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They've never used or relied on any staffing agencies. Welshire Medina is now accepting elderly waivers after 12 months of private pay. I know them personally. They're a family-owned local company conveniently located right in Medina and Bloomington. They're the best staff memory care facility in the state. Wellshire has a robust community with activities 7 days a week. If your loved one is in need of a memory care facility, please get in touch with my friends at Wellshire. Set up a tour or learn more at wellshiremn.com. That's WEALSHIREMN.com.
I'm talking with my friends Michael Bilski and Brad Huckle of North American Banking Company. Guys, business owners have had to deal with a lot over the last few years, haven't they?
They sure have, Tommy. We pride ourselves on being able to help our customers with the challenges they face.
Our business bankers are experts and are always ready to help our customers capitalize on opportunities and solve problems.
Loan decisions come quickly because they're made here in the Twin Cities and not shipped out of state like at some of the national banks in town.
This allows our customers to expand their businesses with confidence, knowing that they have our team of experts in their corner.
Okay, so now you give me this big thing at the end. Way to go.
Well, you are the professional.
Oh, I forgot. Look, I know Brad and Mike, and I trust them with my banking. They've personally delivered on everything they've just said, so why not bank with my banker? North American Banking Company, a better banking experience, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're rocking out, man.
That's so funny. The chat's talking about the electric shovel. I was just going to say, Brittany, have you found out about the electric shovel? And they're already talking about it. Because I don't want to say electric shovel because I always get so much shit about the fact that I said electric match one time.
Electric
So I'm afraid to say electric shovel.
Was Michael Bryant around when you said that?
I think Alex was mentioning that her husband
mentioned it on
always
Monday.
calls,
Oh, Monday it was.
Mm-hmm.
you know, a lighter an electric match now because of me. Well, they're used, you know, those long.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big pencil-looking ones.
Oh yeah.
There was
yeah.
the original one. I swear was called an electric match.
It was.
And so I called
absolutely
them that,
was.
and they look at me like I'm some sort of psycho from
the old
the
electric
boonies or
match.
something. I'm like, I swear they were called electric match at one time.
That
You
was
guys-
right.
You guys seem to always solve my problems because last week I complained that I needed a remote start and I got that all scheduled at
Excellent.
Best Buy.
Nice.
They're not
Nice.
all the way out till January though, but either way, that'll be amazing. And here's my next one I want because this house is super drafty and I don't think I'll ever build a fire. Is I want to switch out to the gas insert thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
those are nice.
If you guys know anybody or anyone in the chat knows somebody that I can.
The gas insert. What's a gas insert thing?
It's a fireplace that runs on, you know, like gas.
Yeah, so
Oh, the fireplace. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Got
Yeah.
it.
it's like an electric match, but you can pick and choose.
Electric fireplace.
Electric fireplace.
That sounds like a great club name, electric.
The electric
Got it all
match.
covered. No question.
I know.
One tip for stairs, it depends on the kind of snow, obviously, but a leaf blower.
Oh,
Just leaf
if it's fluffy.
Leaf blow- If it's
If
fluffy
the-
snow, just leaf blow
Not
right
that
up the
heavy
stairs.
stuff. That wasn't gonna. You weren't blowing that anywhere.
No, that's not going anywhere.
It honestly, I like to complain, and I made a funny video, but it wasn't too bad. Like I have a tiny house, and these stairs are just steep. But what I should have done is somebody gave me advice is like just put Go-Go in snow pants and let her come out and play with you. And I'm like,
Right.
then I wouldn't have been stressed at all.
Yeah.
Now you did a video. I don't know. I'd call it funny, but you know.
It's content.
I don't know if I'd call it
You know
fun.
what? I hope your Atlanta flight gets canceled.
You know, I did see an ad because we've been talking about snow. I'm getting inundated with, you know, snow things. And there's some
things.
stuff that you can stick on the stairs that melts it.
Oh,
You
I
have
like
to plug
that.
it into your house, you know.
Sounds
really?
expensive.
It's,
Oh, electric.
it's called
Yeah.
electric stairs.
It's electric stairs. Yes. Yeah.
No.
Can I add one more problem to this old house, or
Okay.
do I get one a week?
No, you can do whatever you want. You're good.
So I have a walk-in closet in my upstairs bedroom, and it's not insulated. So now imagine
Oh my
all
God,
your
so
clothes.
cold.
Oh.
Imagine all your clothes like in a 3-season porch.
Freeze. Oh, so they're freezing when you want to put them on?
So I take them out in the morning, I defrost them.
There
And
you go. There you go.
So I need to figure out if somebody will come in and I can pay them to do insulation. Because I'm like, there's just all these things where I'm like, this needs to get fixed now, because even though like I'm just going to be forever like this until I fix it.
Oh, I think your clothes are supposed to be the insulators.
Okay, so just shove them. You've seen my clothes. Like, I probably wouldn't hurt at this point.
Oh my God! I got to ask you guys a question, both of you. Okay. Did you move to today from tomorrow?
Yeah, Andy moved us.
Yep. And that was and same with you, Brittany.
Yep.
Do you just get the email, Andy?
They cancel.
Email.
Did they cancel?
No.
Yes,
they did.
Who did? Nick?
Nick Swardson and Frank Caliendo, because Frank couldn't do it, so now they want another date.
Oh,
it was Caliendo and Swardson. And we got a bump for them. What? That would have been great.
I know.
could have just had my head quietly as Nick Swardson's on your podcast.
Well, you can be on. Hey, let me put it this way: we're never moving people again. I can guarantee you that.
I love that.
Wow.
No, it's true. Well, I'm kind of glad you guys were on today because there's.
Well, do you want me to come back tomorrow?
What do you,
I
Andy?
will let you know, because I'm going to have to do a whole lot of juggling people in the next 6 hours. It sounds like.
Swardson.
Yeah. How do you? Is there any way to lock that stuff in, Andy? That either
No, people cancel. What are you going to do?
Get it notarized.
This kind of
get it notarized.
stuff is so exciting for the listener.
Well, but I mean, I think it is exciting for the listener because it shows what friendship is supposed to be about. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You took that one right in the
Burn.
What friendship isn't about, which is you wouldn't let your BFF Brittany just sit on the podcast while Nick Swardson was on. Like, I wouldn't have done anything.
Andy, this is on you.
The backstage.
Just listen to it.
Enjoying.
I would just want to talk to him about what the wrong Missy. That he's awesome in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Andy literally just said, "Oh, some comedians are on, so can you do Wednesday?" And I said, "Fine, that'll be great. I got to pick up Beverly at the airport tomorrow, anyways." Didn't know it was Nick frickin' Swardson. You jerks.
Yeah.
I like Nick Frickin. I'm just going to call him Nick Frickin
Nick
from
Frickin.
now on. Nick Frickin is a good name.
Well, Brittany, I think of it as they were supposed to be on today, but they wouldn't. They made us come here because they didn't want to be on with us. That's what it was.
That's probably it.
Mm-hmm.
No, that is one thing about booking. It's like you never can count on anybody above a certain level of fame.
Yeah,
It's exhausting. Even even on if you're doing a favor for somebody, all of a sudden they'll cancel. I mean, booking is like
true.
24/7, and the questions they ask, I'm like, you asked me to be on, and now you're asking what I'm going to ask you about. Like, it is. You could be sending emails every second of every day for booking.
I think that.
Well, there's always legal advice out there, so just give it a call.
Yeah, exactly.
I think comedians are some of the worst, though.
Yeah, they can.
They can be.
They can be.
Yeah.
No question. But I mean, it's a situation
For
where
rebooking.
we've already had, Frank Caliendo's been on. He's a great guy. We've had Jeff Cesario came on, and Nick Swardson has been a friend of the family, and I've known his family forever.
Yeah, it was fun. Last year he stayed in West Palm for like
that's right.
week.
Yeah, I stayed.
And we hung out with him quite a bit. It was fun getting to know him again. Because his life, he's older now. He's a little bit more calm.
Getting long in the tooth.
Well, he's gone through a couple physical runs that have been pretty tough.
Well, and and it seems like we see him when he's not drinking, which is good.
Yeah.
That's really nice. No, but they're dear friends, really. Frank and Nick both just love them. But that's one thing I hope maybe new listeners to the show, the John Bernard Morning Show and radio and all that stuff, is that we understand that people that are famous or successful or whatever, their schedules change. That did bother me, but now it doesn't bother me at all. You know what I mean? It's like, come on when you can come on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to roll with the punches.
You got to roll with the punches. What the hell? But it's all part of friendship, isn't it? Oh, did you get some people showing up on your ex account talking about you and me?
Who?
No, not yet.
Oh,
you're talking about?
Yeah, you.
I've been. Is that today? Because I've been busy. I haven't been on X to see people.
It was a couple of days ago. I was just talking about the fact that I'm probably never going to vote again because it doesn't matter.
It does matter, but okay.
Well, no, but I mean,
they're all idiots.
Let younger people build whatever world they want because that's what they're going to do anyway. So, but I mean, that's part of the whole situation. But I I don't know. I have to think about that and see if I should do that or not, or I don't know.
But I mean, local elections, it does make a difference. So you should vote. And plus, it's a right that we've got to vote. That's what we got. That's what people died for. And so it's important to do it. Every election day, I show up on your shows or whatever and talk about everybody should vote. Even though I'll disagree with half of you, go vote, because that's our right. But we should practice it.
That's exactly why I brought this up, what you just said. Because I have you, Don Shelby, are two of my dearest friends. I think the world of both of you. Michael, you and I just had over the last week some very great conversations about appreciating one another and all the rest of it, which I wish more people did. You don't have to tell people that you love them or anything, which would be nicer, but where are you going, love of my life?
I'm going to start sneezing any second.
She's going to start sneezing.
Well, I've been wearing that suicide prevention sweatshirt. It's out there, and on the back it says something like, whoever's behind me, just so know that you're loved. And I've had these guys people just come up to me and say, wow, I really like that sweatshirt. Thank you for wearing that. It's like, well, I'm glad you didn't shoot yourself.
Well, there is that.
Yeah.
No, I understand, but I just, like I said, it's very important for me to tell people, or to ask people first, and then try to figure it out, why people are so locked in to one side of any story, whether it's far right, far left, right, left, whatever the position is. Why do we have to be so far apart on every decision? I have many, many great friends, and now that I'm about as central as you can get in politics, now I got some friends on both sides that I don't agree with on a lot of things, but they've had different lives. Even though we're really good friends and I admire them, you've had different lives than I had. Andy has had a different life than I have as well. So, I mean, how you vote is your business. Why can't people see that? How you vote is your business.
Though. They do it about literally everything.
Everything. You're absolutely right. Why?
I don't know. Just how we're built.
Live your life. Have a good time. You're only going to be around about, 80, 85 years? I mean, geez, leave them alone. It'd be nice. Let's just live. People having opinions, people believing in things. I like to see political movements where people get energized, get brought into the system. The only thing that bothers me is hypocrisy. When people claim that they're one way and then clearly they do something separate, and it's like, I'm for free speech now, but I'm not here. I'm for everybody right to vote, but not here. It just, that's the hypocrisy is what bothers me. If you're consistent and you believe the certain way you do, that's all that matters to me. Yeah, and I understand some of it's caused from pain and all the rest of it. Like I said, I have a couple of family members that won't even talk to me, and it's because of politics. But you know what? If they suffered that much, then they have every right to make their choices. I don't get upset by that.
People got their own choices to make. They can make whatever their choice. I can't decide everything, unfortunately.
I suppose not. Why don't we take a quick break, come back, and wrap it up right
now. We got to get on something funner so Brittany doesn't have a brain aneurysm.
No, wait a minute. This is fun. I just told somebody I think the world of them. That's not good and fun.
I ain't fun.
No, I'm talking about the political side. So
well, I'm just saying, I'm trying to bring a little attention to, I got friends over here and friends over here, and it doesn't drive me nuts. Why does it drive you nuts? Calm down. Right?
Yep.
All right, we'll be right back.
I think it's
Client
you.
It's just me the whole break?
Just you.
Oh, my God. I'm going to start printing it out. You're listening to us. What? Did you make another comment?
Nothing at all.
You're listening to us. Your customers are listening to us, and they'll hear me promote your business. The Tom Bernard Podcast attracts thousands of listeners who are loyal, engaged, ready to support businesses they trust. Our podcast has helped numerous businesses increase traffic, sales, and brand recognition. We're not just about ads, we're about results. Whether you're a local business or a national brand, we offer custom advertising packages designed to fit your unique needs and goals. Our audience spans multiple demographics, allowing you to target your ideal customers with precision, from millennials to baby boomers and everyone in between. With the broad reach of the show, passionate following, your business will see increased visibility and awareness, translating into more customers and sales. I'm rocking out, man. That's all I have to say. We've got a couple of minutes to go, about 3 minutes to go. Any closing words? Well,
Someone wanted to
Kathryn's
know
back
what
for the
Brittany
closing.
thought of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
What was that?
So good. I think somebody was asking about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Okay.
There is a woman who is her name is Meredith, Tom, and she's obviously on pills. I say that allegedly as well because I don't know how to
Okay.
cover my own butt. But she forgets when she has outbursts and then you can see her kind of trying to figure out how to like not apologize, but she doesn't know what happened the night prior. It's like so awkward. I love it.
And what's it called?
Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Did you guys watch
Real
Task?
Oh yeah, they watched Task, didn't you?
Yeah, we watched, what, one or two?
One.
We've watched
And?
one so far, yeah.
Tell me again what it was about.
It's about the task force put together for the guys that are robbing the drug houses.
Right.
It's awesome. It is really good.
Maybe we didn't watch it.
So it gets a lot better because the first episode sucked.
I seem
thought.
to remember
No,
the
then
first
you were
episode.
watching Task. If you thought it sucked, you would have liked it.
It was Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, that's why I don't like it. That pain in the ass.
Uh,
Just kidding. And just kidding, you big baby.
I feel like we watched an episode, but I'm just not.
We did.
Because last week you guys called and asked me which one it was, and I was like, "It's Task." I was at Disney on Ice with Go-Go, and it's a really well written, interesting show. Like it's
It's a great show.
You'll have a good time with it.
A lot
Have
of
you
times
finished it,
I feel.
Britt?
Sorry.
No, I haven't finished it.
Yeah, you got to finish it. Then I got a question for you.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of times the first couple of episodes can be a little, when they're setting everything up and blah, blah, blah.
Totally.
You're like, ugh, can we just get to the third episode?
Yeah.
No, it's like I'm not good with names to begin with, but the first and second episodes of shows are always just like you got to learn 20 names, and it's like I'm never going to know who any of these people are.
No, names are unimportant. You just
That's
you
true.
following
Yeah.
along. Listen to a podcast after. They'll tell you what the names were.
There you go. That's exactly right. All right. Any closing words? You guys, I like the fact that you two guys are on together. It's a very good idea.
Yeah, I love it. I like Michael Bryant, but don't tell him.
See, that's exactly what I
I
was
kind of like Brittany.
It'll be our secret.
Oh, God. All right. That's going to do it. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
See ya. You want me to come? Let me know, Andy, if you want me back.
Yes, I will text you in a little bit.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Every time I hear the same reminds me how you talking